Okay, quick review of today's headlines. German protesters arrested after throwing mashed potatoes at a Monet painting that sold for 110 million. It's very amusing. They actually even got a photo op out of it. That's lucky them. Interesting. I think anyone else would have been thrown in jail. Where'd the picture go? Oh, there's a picture. Sitting in front of the painting. Pretty silly. What else we got here? We got floods all over the world, all at coastal locations. Of course, for some reason, the news not reporting the fact that 90% of people are missing, and that sea levels have risen and are taking out buildings all across around the coastlines of every continent ever. I, of course, spent 3 months traveling 7,000 kilometers of Australia's coast, southern coastline, in 2016, and there was no flooding at that time. Pictures on my website also reveal that sea levels have probably gone up somewhere between 1 and 2 meters around the world in the last 5 years, which is interesting. All right, what else we got here? I recommend Project Gutenberg for an education. If you want a real education, it's something that approximates something like a great library. You can read classics that have been uploaded from around the world and other fun literature if you want a real education. What else we got here? Oh, yes, this is a Melbourne flooding. Business as usual as Parliament reconvenes near trucker protests. Trucker protests are a big thing in Canada. I guess there's nothing to truck around, so they're using, and they can't fire them because they belong to a union, so they're using them to stage protests. Don't tell me what to do. How Canada underestimated the anti-vaccine community. Of course, when there is no COVID and 90% of the people are missing, and everyone's wearing face masks, it is a question as to why you would want a vaccine at all. Sounds a little suspicious. May have something to do with sterilization. Unvaccinated MPs should stay at home from Parliament. That, of course, controls politics. It's probably not good. And, of course, it has something to do with the contemptible snubbing of parliamentary procedure. What else we got? In the States, we have test scores show largest math declines forever for 4th and 8th graders, which suggests that they took all the better math scores to outer space. That's okay, because EQ is more important than IQ anyways. And last but not least, the GOP is embracing Christian nationalism, which is curious given that the viewer rates of Christian streaming online streaming sites or channels on YouTube, for example, have gone down about 90% in the past 8 years. And of course, I wrote, of course, the book on secularization in Canada. And secularization is a fact, so it's a little strange that somehow you're getting into some resurgence that is obviously totally artificial around the world in Christian nationalism. That's the news for today. See you soon.